My grandmother says it's making noise again. My grandmother says it's making noise and driving her crazy again. Like, basically, it would be so noisy and shaky that it could be heard in the master bedroom, which is on the other side of this wall, and it would actually vibrate the floor. And that seemed to go away for a while after she had the new programmable thermostat put in. But I'm thinking since it's above freezing, I'll fill up a cup of... There's no hose bib back here. I'm thinking I'll fill up a bucket of water and dump it in there and see if I can melt it. It's not going to go below freezing until quite late tonight. Let's see if it's starting to freeze up. The compressor is frozen. And I am keeping that Goodman emblem as a souvenir. Whether this unit gets replaced or my grandmother sells the house or whatever, I'm keeping that Goodman logo. My grandma said I could keep the Goodman logo no matter what. And then, but yeah, look at probably not even 3 minutes yet and the damn thing's already starting to freeze. And it's 54 degrees. Actually, it might have gotten colder. Let's take a look. 54 degrees. Oh, it's updating. Gotta love smartphones. My phone can give me the exact temperature from the Weather Channel or whatever, wherever I'm standing. The exact location where I'm standing. 55. It got a degree warmer. Some people who really like it cool might actually have the central air on in this weather. And look at that. I think we have a problem here. I really think we might have a problem here. That's starting to freeze out. This is a good thing and a bad thing. I might get a steam show even though it's in the mid-50s right now, but at the same time, heat pumps aren't supposed to be going into defrost when it's in the 50s. I think something's wrong. I'm going to post this video on YouTube and see what some of my other fellow HVAC fans think, but I think that there is a problem. And the unit itself seems to be free of the usual rattles, like that ream at the ream heat pump at the restaurant. The compressor in that is quiet. It's a scroll. It's very quiet, but the unit has a lot of like loose screws and stuff, so it makes noise. This unit seems to be holding together well enough, but because it has a Copeland recip in there, it's noisier, and it definitely is noisier than I'm used to, Actually, you know what? I don't know. I'll have to look back on my other videos of this. But back when I first made that video of this unit in the summer of '08, my very first air conditioner video, this thing was incredibly, incredibly noisy. I don't think it's ever been that noisy since then. But I think we have a problem. Suction's getting hot as it should. Yeah, that needs to be freaking insulated. At the very least, this condenser needs to be cleaned out. This may be low on refrigerant too, I don't know. I think my grandmother needs to call out the tech. I think there's something wrong. Just gonna stick out here a couple more minutes and see if it goes into defrost. And also, the auxiliary heat doesn't work. I don't know if I know I've mentioned that before, but the auxiliary heat doesn't work. It has a propane-fueled Trianco boiler tied into the air handler, and I do not think that's ever worked since my grandmother bought the house. So whenever this damn thing goes into defrost, it's basically air conditioning the house. And the house is well insulated enough that, like, you don't really notice the temperature drop. It's always stayed pretty comfortable, but yeah, the aux heat doesn't work. And my grandmother's neighbor across the way over there, when he put in the XL20i, you may remember him saying that he disconnected the propane heat and just went with electric strip heat because propane is so expensive. So we'll see if this thing goes into defrost. And it was set to 63. It was 68 in the house. I'm not sure what my grandmother set it to. But yeah, it's definitely... It's defrosting. Holy shit. The damn thing's actually defrosting. And as you can see, all the buildup went away. I think something's wrong here. Wasn't even running 3 minutes. It is 55 degrees outside, and the heat pump is defrosting. That was a short defrost cycle. I felt the heat coming out of it, but it didn't steam at all. Like, that didn't even last 30 seconds. I think at the very least, this thing needs a condenser cleaning. At the worst, it's low on refrigerant, and there might be other stuff wrong that I don't know. But this battery's almost dead. I got a spare one in my, I got a spare battery in my camera case. Let's just see what it does, and I'm going to go in. That was quite possibly the shortest defrost cycle I've ever got on video. I wonder how easy it is to take this thing off. Oh, that wasn't hard at all. And you can actually see where it's, where the finish on the cabinet looks better. And what sucks is that when it's below like 65 degrees, it's impossible. It's nearly impossible to tell, like to get an accurate reading on the refrigerant charge. And I think I see frost developing on there. Alright. I will monitor this thing throughout my visit to my grandmother's. You saw that. It ran for like not even 10 minutes. It went into defrost for like 30 seconds, then it came back on. And the bottom part of the unit is still frozen up, so I don't think that's related to the operation of the unit. I think that's just water that collected in the bottom of the unit, possibly during Hurricane Sandy, and just like it didn't stay warm enough for long enough, and it froze up, and it hasn't thawed out yet. Alright. I might be back. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.